So it's Tuesday. Still messing with the brakes. I think I'm thinking maybe there's air in the line and it's pulling the air. I don't know. So I'm gonna gravity feed it. Bled the whole system, but I think there's an air line or air stuck in here in the line somewhere. So I'm gonna pop these back ones open. Maybe. There we go. Let's see if that does anything. There's a bunch of fluid coming out. If you can see that. So I'll do that on that side also, and then do the front and see what happens. Every time I push this down, it feels like there's air in the master cylinder. Let's see if I can catch it. I'm slowly pushing the pedal in. Yeah, see that? That's weird. So the right way to do this is pull the brake lines back off and loop them back into the master cylinder, into the reservoir. From the master cylinder to the reservoir, and it'll get most of the air out that way. Bench bleed it, they call it. What I got in the mail. Look at this. Woo! Ordered my little 10-foot trail rope. I got it the other day when we were in the off-road expo in Salt Lake, but it came when I was gone. But anyway, I had to order mine and I got it, and I'm pretty excited about it, so I could use it in my buggy. There it is. Just like that. It's just a little protector sleeve so you don't ruin the rope dragging it like on the rock like that. See, it protected it. Look what I found. Parts truck. Anyway, to fix my problems on my brake system, I found a super small Hydroboost. So I'll cut the line here, cut the line here, cut the line here, snip them wires off, or just unplug the wire. Go inside, pull the 4 bolts. But this is the smallest one I could find. Smallest I mean by the mounting plate. If you can see that. I should have brought power tools, but I didn't. Sweet. So got that out. So now I can get to these brake lines. I can cut it here with the zip disc or the cutoff wheel. Let's see if I can move this. Move that out of the way, bend that out of the way. I can get to this plug. Move that one out of the way. Squeeze and pull. Take the whole plug with me. Just in case I don't get fancy. If I get low brake fluid, I can put a light on it. Anyway, so that's off. I cut here with the grinder, cut here with the grinder, cut here with the grinder, because I got to swap all those out for AN fittings anyway, so I can't use these hoses. Well, no, yeah, I can't, because I got AN fittings on my power steering pump too. Way up in there. Kind of hard to see, but right there. 2 bolts there, and 2 bolts behind that wiring harness. And then this comes out, boom, bada bang. So, yeah. Let me pull oh, I gotta pull this clip off too for the brake pedal. So, yeah, give me a second. I'll pull this out. I ain't gonna record it. My battery's dying, but I'll show you guys the end result. So, got it out. Wasn't too bad. See, that's what I was talking about, is this is smaller than all the other ones. Chevy, Dodge, whatever ones are out there, but the Ford is a lot smaller. But I'm over here at Cody's house, and thanks, Cody. Appreciate it. And I'll go return his grinder, his impact. Right now it's lunch break, and it's over in 1 minute. But anyway, thanks for watching. Look what I got. Back at the shop. I'm in the shop today. Anyway, so I got this line off, but I'm so glad I didn't cut it here like I was saying when I took it out, because I need this piece. If you look at this, not that one, but that one down there is an AN fitting. That's where I got to tap into. So I got to move that line, run it into the pump or the booster, and then from the booster to the pump, and then run my brake lines. And in theory, it should go pretty smooth. Look at this. Got that bad boy in there. I drilled like 2 holes and then it fit. But anyway, look at that. Fits like a glove. So this is what I was talking about. This slope right here is the reason why I couldn't run a Dodge or a Chevy one, because they're taller. So what I would have to do is get a plate, weld it to this, but flat, and then kick it over, then put the bolts through it. Then it'd be longer down here also. So I think they go to like here, 2 to 3 inches longer. These are super small. It kind of barely touches right here, but it's not enough to worry about. I can see daylight through it, so that's fine. So I gotta run a T off of this hose right here to this hose, bam, just like that. As you can see, just the T, and then power steering pump and power steering box. So this will go to my orbital valve. This one here, I might turn it, loosen this line, turn it this way to the back, then I'll run that hose off of the pump. That's on my pump now. Pull that one off, hook it to this one, bend my brake lines around. Where is it? Yeah, these ones, see, they go on the other side now. So I gotta bend my brake lines the other way so they can go into these ones here, and then bleed the brakes, and I got Hydroboost. The best brake system out there, huh, Mike?
It is when it works.
Oh, why'd you say that? God, everything is the best when it works, though.
Yeah, see?
Like my Buggy.
Yeah, it's awesome when it works.
Yeah, it's not the best. This thing is not the best. It works for what I do, because this was built just for me, huh, Mike? Custom. One of a kind. There's many out there that are like it, but this one is mine. Yeah. It's all dirty. I should wash it. But you know what happens when you wash stuff? Ask Mike, he'll tell you. It breaks. So the only thing is, if I ever need to change that master cylinder, I gotta pull all these bolts out, which is not hard. This is supposed to be built to be worked on super easy, and so far it has been. So yeah, here we go. So I got this one figured out. I had one fitting and I thought I had another one, but this is totally different design than what I was working with. Like this, see, it's different. This one has a little nipple on it. So I'm gonna swap this whole line out. I'm gonna run this side like that, the pressure side, the pump side, and then this side I'm gonna run this one in, and then I can run the AN fitting hose to this. But now the trick is to get this off of here without ruining it, because you never know, I might need it. So what I'll do is cover up my hose, cut it here with the zip disc, or maybe go in there and sawzall and just cut it. Let me look for a sawzall. So yeah, this one has a bigger than this one. See? Same. Two different ones. Then here's what I'm working with. See? Same,
Same, but different.
Put a little bit of lube on this. Alright, cool. So I just put a little bit of grease on there just to get her started. Dang it. So it's a little smaller than, or a little bigger than this one, and too big on this one. So I need the in-between size. Let's see what this one is. Okay, so I got 3 different sizes here, and the one I need is this one. Yep. So now that sucks all the way because I don't have another one of these. Unless I can flare that out to fit a AN fitting, but it's cut too short, so I'd have to cut. It's just not gonna work. Dang it. Back to the drawing board. At least somebody's winning.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We haven't won yet.
Look at that.
Look at this.
Look at it. Would you just look at it?
I don't know if it's gonna come under there.
Oh, he'll come under there. Let me set this tripod up because it's a nice tripod now. See if I can get the good shot. So the trick is pull up and then slide out, I think.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Ha-ha! We are winners.
See, Mike won. I'm still fighting a Buggy.
How High five.
High five. Yeah.
That diesel stuff is a mess.
Diesel for you.
But there it is.
It's
So
a purple trans.
maybe tomorrow or the next day, do it again, and then put this one in the other truck.
Yeah. So Mike
I bought the old red, maroon, whatever, purplish looking Dodge.
with the cut bed.
Yeah, and the trans has been going for a while, and Rory said, in the deal you get this one, but you gotta put it in yourself. So here we go. It's happening.
Yeah. He's all about the diesel life. Look at him, just covered in oil. I came over for 2 seconds to help him.
Yeah.
I already washed my hands a couple times.
Yeah, no, it's some filthy.
Yeah, it's gnarly, this diesel stuff.
But
It's
either way,
awesome.
what time is it?
I don't know.
I'd look at my phone, but my hands are too dirty.
My phone's all the way over there.
Anyways, it took like 2-3 hours.
Yeah, it wasn't long.
And now I know a lot more for next time. Like, I didn't have to remove the starter. That was something I learned. There's an access hole on the other side. You can't even get to the bolts you need to, the torque converter bolts to the starter hole. You can't get there from there. That is a waste of time.
Oh, man.
But this is how we learn things.
Yeah. And he's going to have to know that because
I get to do it
he
again.
gets to do it again. Twice. No.
Well, one more out.
Oh, one more
and
out
one more in.
and one more in. Yeah.
But here we go.
But anyway, look at this. So I thought I had 2 of these the same. I don't. There are 3 of them. They're all different. So I'm gonna put one here, and the other one I found a line. I don't know what it goes to, but it fits in there, it tightens up, and hopefully it doesn't leak. But I crimped this, not crimped, but threaded this piece on. So this is my orbital valve. It's going to the orbital valve, and then this one is going to the return, and then this one is going to the pump, and that's what this hose is for. So I have to build me a hose, shorten it by a lot. Maybe that's the right size, I don't know. Maybe I got to shorten it just a little bit to fit in there, because this one is going to go with the straight fitting here like that, and then down to the power steering pump. It took me a lot to figure out where I could find one of these, and nobody in town sells them that I know of. I went to all the parts, well, I went to one part store, and if the one part store don't have it, then I'm pretty sure all the other ones don't. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with, but I think I'm winning now. Then after I do all that, I still have to do the brake lines, and I'm looking forward to those because I'm pretty excited about it. Not. So here we go. So I just started it. No leak. So now I gotta zip tie all my hoses. I got a bunch of hoses going on. But anyway, no leaks. Fluid is full now. So now what I'll do is brake line.
Yeah. Still steer?
I don't know yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So what I'm afraid of now is I gotta put a cooler on it with the fan, because
It's gonna get hotter.
I don't know if that's gonna work. Yeah, because now it's working the brakes and the power steering pump. So I'm just excited it's not leaking.
Yeah.
I was really worried about this hose, and I should have just went with my gut and just did what I wanted to do, but I was just worried that it wasn't gonna work. And then I'll have stopping power. So now next challenge is brake lines, and I think I have all the correct parts for it, but now I have all these hoses in the way. I'm not used to all this stuff, And I gotta go down and zip tie all these hoses up out of the way.
You got this. We'll be done in like 7-8 minutes.
Dang.
Maybe sooner.
Dang. Mike's really confident in all my work.
I'm so confident that I'm gonna leave.
Wow, come on. What? Beat me. He pulled the transmission out before I got my brake system all figured out.
Woo. Well, I was only out. I still got a lot more to go.
Yeah. I'm just worried to get this done. I gotta get this done because Hector from Howlin Wolf is taking this to Sand Hollow.
Sandy Holla.
For off-road games. So if you're in Sand Hollow, I don't know when this video is coming out, but if you're in Sand Hollow,
yeah, for the off-road games.
Yeah, come say hi. What's up? How you guys doing?
Come check out the Buggy.
Yeah, come check out the Buggy in person.
Live on Earth.
Live on Earth. What is it? RRL?
IRL.
IRL.
In real life.
In real life.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Bye.
Bye. Mike's leaving. I'm gonna stay here and finish this.
Yeah, have fun. All right, I'm out of here.
Have a good night. Don't get lost.
Okay.
It's raining really bad. Got the sweet adapter off my other booster. Really wish I had a 9/16. Gosh, dang it, did I do that wrong? No. Good. I'm about to freak out. So, got the brake lines on. I blew it all off with brake cleaner. Just so I can watch this. Watch these brake lines, and I don't think they're leaking. Doesn't feel like it, or it doesn't look like it. Can't see it for sure, but anyway, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Oh, I can't. Oh, that brake line is leaking. Dang it. That one back there is dripping slowly. So I'll get a wrench on it and see if I can tighten it. Look at this. Got brakes. I gotta bleed it still, but brakes. That's gotta sit there and let it bleed off, or not bleed off, burn off all the oil from all of this. See, still got oil everywhere. Here it is. 10:02. So yeah, I'm tired. I'm going home. You guys have a good night. Hello. So I made this line last night, and for the Hydroboost to the pump. This is not a hydraulic hose. This is only rated for 300 psi. So this is no bueno. I had it hooked up and it worked, but it was leaking out of here. So that's no good. This is garbage. So I ran down to my local CarQuest and they crimped me up some lines. Crimp a line for me anyway. Gosh dang it, stay up there. So yeah, this one will go to the pump and this one go to the Hydroboost, which is right there. I got it capped off so it doesn't leak all my fluid out. There. And then the other one goes down there on the pump, and that's where all my fluid was coming from. And I thought it was a brake line, but it wasn't brakes, it was the actual power steering. So now I'll put that line in and then probably crack my bleeders open so they can bleed, and I'll just gravity feed them for now, or gravity bleed them, because nobody's here to help me. I'm the only one here, so I ain't got nobody to help me bleed the brakes. So this is what it is. So yeah, stay tuned. I will continue on my adventure. This line that went back here, the vacuum line to my transmission, I don't have, it's not a it's a manual shift. I don't have a regular, like, just put it in drive and go, so I don't need that vacuum. So I deleted that vacuum line out, and probably gonna swap my water temperature sensor out, coolant temp, swap that out, and probably cut this line because it has a crack in it right there. So I'll cut it back here and then slide it on again and hope for the best. I'm just trying to make sure everything is good before it goes away this weekend. So, and then wash it all up, clean the hood, the windshield, the panels, the floorboards, get all nice and pretty looking. I don't know, maybe I'll just leave it like this because it's got to go across the mountain on a snowy day. Pretty sure it's gonna snow or rain or something. It always does every time we go over the mountain. So, and an update on these for my panels. I put them on last time. They are awesome. They work great. I went down the dirt, like really bumpy road, and it wasn't rattling, just the roof was, and it wasn't rattling like it was. So that's a plus. So yeah, I'm gonna do this line real quick. I'll get back to you guys. I had to drill that hole. I forgot about that. But anyway, it's in there. It's working. But now it is leaking right here out of the hose I made. So now I gotta go run to LaSalle Junction. His name is Mike Nampy, the mayor of LaSalle Junction. And get another one of these fittings to fit in here, so I could just run that steering hose from there to here and just be done with it. Because this is what happens when you try to rig stuff up, in my world anyway. So I got that taken care of, and I had a really high idle, so I unplugged that vacuum and just left this hooked up. Put a plug in right here, put a plug there. It doesn't have a high idle no more. Moving my water temperature. This one is no good, it's brand new, but I'm moving it to the front of the motor, right where the water comes into the motor, right? Yeah. So this gauge took a poop on me, so I'm going to swap the gauge out. And I got another one, so I'm going to swap that gauge out. That one's trash. So this is pulling a lot of vacuum. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with this motor. Maybe I need to do head gaskets on it. It's creating too much vacuum. It ruined that vacuum booster that I had on here. But now there's nothing vacuum on here. Everything is gone. So it should be just the motor now. No booster, no transmission, no. I actually seen so much vacuum that it pulled from the transmission, that shift modular, whatever it's called, from there to the intake. And I hooked up one time, and it pulled too much vacuum. It blew that diaphragm out and put a bunch of transmission fluid in the intake. and that is not good. Check this out, by the way. Boom. Put my trail rope right there. It's on Velcro, so it's pretty easy to get to. Oh man, I ruined it. But anyway, I could flop it inside. I could put my top back on so everything's out of the weather. And I still got to weld tabs on the front axle for the winch. That's for later. Let's see. Boom, bada, bang. Just like that. See that? So yeah, I gotta swap this middle gauge out. I'll have another one right there on the other seat. So I'm gonna swap that out real quick and then get right back to you guys. I still have to mount the brake switch too. But anyway, let me do this one. Look what I got. So I went over to LaSalle Junction, R&B 4x4, and this is the one I had, and it was too small. See that? Too small. That one I had was too big. So I only had one, and it worked, but I needed two. So here's the one that I'm going to replace, but he had one. Boom, bada, bang. Look at that. So I'll remove this line, take that one off, put this one in, take this one off, run this hose under, over, or back over, and then up the firewall with this brake line, come up and then over this, or maybe even come out on the outside and tie it in. However way it fits better, but I think it's going to come up this way and right there, and then I'll just zip tie it right there, build a tab, put it right here, zip tie it to it so it doesn't get into the exhaust. But yeah, this thing is leaking right out of the joint I made. It's just not going to work. Oh, temperature sensor works, by the way. The new used one I put in, it works. It goes all the way back in there. I got all back there. But that works now, so I know my temperature sensor now, my temperature. So let me see if I can do this right, because now I gotta pull this line off, put this one in, put that one in. And yeah, I didn't record a lot over at Mike's. I was just trying to get this and come, because tomorrow Hector will be here to pick this thing up, and I still gotta clean all that oil off of it, clean inside of it. See? Dirty. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I got the line on. I was trying to do it with the camera set right here and it wasn't working, nothing was working, so kind of just moved it for a second, but that's how she's ran. And then I'll just zip tie it right here to this. I'll zip tie it to there, and then zip tie it right here. So the brake lines, they'll hold on to the brake lines, whatever. And I gotta zip tie this line down here, that one down to the frame, because my exhaust is like right there. So I gotta hold that down right there and then zip tie it. If you can see it, that line. Zip tie it down, then zip tie it to the motor mount. So now I should have like very, very good brakes, which I already do. I was bombing around the parking lot last night, but now I got that fitting in there, and let's see if it'll, let me fire it up and see if it won't leak. I hope it don't leak. So I'm tired of working on this thing now. See, there's the line I was talking about. Do away with that one. No leaking. And no leaking under here. No leak in here. Anyway, it works. That's a plus. Something works. Sounds good. So yeah. So I'll go run and get some zip ties and get this taken care of. So I got the brake light switch back on there. Everything is working flawlessly. I think it's awesome. It stops now. Before it was like, I really don't want to stop. I am gonna fix these bump stops because it is doing this. And it shouldn't do that. But anyway, I'm gonna pull, you have to pull each one of them out. It's got screws in all of them. And it hits right there. So that's perfect. So I'm gonna pull these ones out, fix that. I'll just put it here. Put it right on top, boom, bada bang. And then you could suck the body down, do all kinds of cool stuff. The reason for the suck down winch. I'll get it out on an obstacle and show you guys what I'm talking about. But for now, all I can do is try to explain it and hope you guys understand. So, got it all done, doing a test run. I got everything on it. My list done anyway. So I'm out here having a test run. I'm with Mike from the South Junction. R&B 4x4. You guys probably know him from the channel. But anyway, I got brakes. I got forward gears, I got backward gears. I got all kinds of stuff going on. Doors open, you about to fall out?
Hola.
Hola.
Some air out of this thing.
Yeah, we gotta let the air out of the tires.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move over so new boots can get out. The real reason why he's here, he's gonna pick up a buggy.
Yeah. I am. Yeah.
I am.
Still a little blown away by that deal. I don't know.
Still feeling woozy.
So Shawn offered me this thing like months ago. And then I was like, no.
No.
I told him no forever, and then one day I was like, you know what, he's probably right. I probably should take it. So, yeah, I'm going to take you up on your offer, man.
Yeah. Let's go check this thing out.
All
Good market. Yeah.
That's classic.
Mike ate crap right there the other day. Rory was parked here, and he was running across with the cameras, and he ate that rock pretty hard. hard. And he just noticed the air, and he was like, wait, is that the rock? He's like, yeah,
I just
that's
walked
the
by and I stepped over and I seen the marker on it. I'm like, oh, that's gotta be the one.
That's the one. Yeah, that's where Mike fell. You come by the shop, you'll see the rock. It's right there. We got the professional.
So we're gonna go hang out with this thing. You fix that hood.
Yeah.
Make sure I got the keys in my pocket.
We got real man stuff to do.
The real man stuff.
The 4 Lug Thug.
Dude. So I was like, dude, you can take it, whatever. And then the brakes gave out on it. And then things I haven't fixed in forever, I was saying I was gonna fix. So yesterday I've been, all week actually, all week I've been.
You ain't gotta fix it up for me.
So yeah, I did a lot of work I didn't get to clean it.
We're just gonna drive around the sand.
Yeah. So you gotta stop by a car wash and just blow the axles off, and don't worry about the panels, you just hand wipe those. But yeah, check it out, dude.
Yeah, man.
So if you have it's got 4 seat belts, 4 seats, so you should be pretty safe. It's an automatic. You know how to drive an automatic? If not, it's on YouTube.
I don't even know what to do.
Anyway, I'm gonna loan this out to Hector for the off-road games.
You are.
And he's gonna pick it up today and haul it back to Junction, go do whatever he wants with it, take it to Sand Hollow, go do whatever he wants with it over there, sell it, whatever.
Hey, so you even got the stereo set up for you in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, check it out.
right there, boom, bada bang.
Dang. Got me a radio.
Have to throw a charger on that old garage.
No kidding.
So yeah, I did a lot of work this thing to get it tip top for you guys, because I can drive it and I know what's wrong with it and I know how to do it, use it, you know. But then if you get in it, you're like, oh, I can't do it.
What's that knocking
Yeah.
Just keep driving.
Yeah.
That's that one piston. It'll be fine.
Yeah, the one piston. I gotta fix one thing before you go though. Is the oil leak that fell up yesterday. It's just tighten the oil pressure gauge down.
That drive shaft.
So
I'm gonna be really nice to it, trust me. I'm gonna be so afraid to break this thing.
I don't think you can break it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, you know, I'm gonna make sure I don't.
Get a nice close up of that
What?
off-road drive shaft.
Oh yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Thing is legit.
It's the only square drive shaft I think I've ever seen in my life.
See, it's not that wide. I
No?
think it'll go on the trailer just fine. I mean,
Good luck.
you seen the Jeep yesterday.
Yeah.
It fits on there, no problem.
Yeah. So right there. Square. So yeah, I'll tighten that, and then it's ready to go. So it quit leaking now. So that top piece came loose. So it ain't leaking no more. It's already ready now. Got nice idle.
You're gonna trust me with this deal?
Oh yeah, dude. It's already ready. Already ready.
Already ready?
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna bring it back. If I break anything, I promise I'll replace it. I'll fix it. I'll paint it. Whatever I gotta do.
I ain't even worried
All
about it.
right, man. You're a cool dude for letting me do this. Honestly, I think it's really cool. And
Oh yeah. Look at that thing. It's cool sitting on the trailer.
yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. There it is. Ta-da.
There it is, man.
Nah, it's in good hands. You guys, you know what you're doing with it. So.
Yeah.
Sad Panda.